Hello everyone. Today we will be introducing our application Navigate Us, the one-stop application for NUS students to get around campus. To start off, we would first like to introduce the tech stack that we have adopted for our application. Our tech stack mainly consists of the integrated development environment of Android Studio, Java, which is the programming language that we have chosen to implement in our application, and Gradle, which is already present in the Android Studio IDE. While we did consider some other possible development environments, such as Flutter or React Native, we ultimately decided on Android Studio because of some advantages. These include build variants and the availability of many APK generations, which will allow us to test our application more extensively on a wider range of devices and versions. In addition, we were more inclined to focus on Android devices, and so the use of Android Studio over other alternatives allows us to better implement features on our Android application. In addition, the proficiency and efficiency provided by Android emulators is also another deciding factor, as the changes we make to our application are immediately reflected on the emulator. As for the choice of language, we could choose between Java or Kotlin, which are languages that are both supported and primarily used for Android Studio. We chose Java because both team members were more familiar with Java, and we wanted to spend more time implementing the features rather than learning a brand new language. Now that we have briefly elaborated on our tech stack, we would like to introduce the application functions. When users first open up the application, they will be greeted with an onboarding screen, which will show them the main features of our app. The purpose of this is to allow first-time users to have an idea of what they can expect to get out of using our application. Once users click the Finish button, they will not see this onboarding screen again when they open up the app, and they will instead be brought straight to the home screen. Let us now look at the Stops and Services section. In this section, users can see real-time bus arrival timings, add bus stops to favorites, view the real-time bus location on a map, view the full route travelled by each bus service, as well as enable notifications for selected bus stops or buses. To start off, when users select Stops and Services on the bottom navigation bar, they'll first be asked for location permission so that we can sort the list of bus stops by their proximity. Once the user accepts, our app will try to find the user's location and load the list of bus stops by proximity. When users click on the name of a bus stop, they will be able to see the estimated arrival timings for the next two coming buses. If users want to refresh this timing, they can simply click the refresh button at the bottom right hand corner, or they can wait for the app to auto-refresh the timing for them. When users click the three ellipses on the right side, they'll be greeted with a new dialog. Simply toggle the switch to set arrival notifications, and users can then select which service and what timing they want to be notified at. Once that is done, users just need to click OK, and our app will alert them when the selected buses are arriving at their selected timing. In the same dialog, users can also select to add the bus stop to their favorites by toggling the switch. Users can then select which services they would like to add to their favorites, and once that is done, they just need to click OK. And the next time they go back to the home page, they'll be able to see their bus stop added to the list of favorites with only their selected services showing.
When users click on the NUS Routes button of the top navigation bar, they would see a list of all the bus services currently serving NUS. On clicking each of the bus service numbers, they will get a detailed breakdown of the entire route travelled by that particular bus service number. Here, they would also be able to see the estimated bus arrival timings of that particular bus service to the bus stop. On clicking the top right bus icon, users would also be able to view the first and last bus timings. Moving on, if you click on individual bus numbers, you will be able to see a dialog fragment with a map of the live location of nearby buses. The location of these buses will be updated every few seconds, so you should be able to track the live location of the buses. Now that we are done with the Stops and Services fragment, let's move on to the Home fragment. In the Home fragment, you can see any bus service updates. So this is useful when there are bus delays due to unforeseen circumstances such as bus breakdowns. If there are no announcements, then the application will reflect that there is good service on all routes. We have also earlier shared on the Favorites function. So as you can see, whatever bus stop or bus service that we added to favorites earlier is still reflected. In addition, We also have an announcement page, which would pull all the announcements from the official NUS Bus website so that users can just view them easily on our application. Now let's move on to the directions fragment. Here, users are able to input their starting and ending points and get recommended routes. So let's try with an example of a student travelling from Tembusu College to E4A. First, we don't indicate any preference and press go. You can see that some routes would be recommended. We can then proceed to click on the one of our choice. This would bring us into a more detailed breakdown of the route. For some locations, our application also provides detailed walking directions when the user clicks on the drop-down. For convenience, users are also able to view the real-time bus arrival timings by clicking on the route's recommended service. If users decide that they would like to change their travel preference after they have already previously searched the location, they just have to click on whatever route preference they have, and the route would automatically be generated without the user having to keep pressing go again. If there is no known route, then the application will just reflect that to the users so they can just change their preference.